Swimming enthusiast Cody Miller here, and
in this video, I'm gonna tell you about the 5 best books about swimming that you need to read. These are books about swimming, written by swimmers, and I'm really excited to talk about these. I was going to film this video at the main pool yesterday, but things didn't go according to plan.
my 3-year-old couldn't go to school because, you know, sometimes they get sick. That's life as a parent. So he stayed back and we worked out together. Started off with a few miles on the bike, about 15 miles light cardio because I wasn't gonna be able to swim a whole lot. Then we lifted some weights. I finally got a squat rack and bumper plates so I can actually lift weights at home on days when I can't go to the gym, like today. We're training for Murph right now, so that's a lot of push-ups and pull-ups with a 20-pound weighted vest. Most days when I actually go to the pool and train with my friends, we do sprints because we're prepping for a Masters world record relay, hopefully. And so at home, a lot of times I just do long, easy aerobic. Today, about 1,500 meters-ish, and then lots of playtime. Mostly playing, to be honest.
So now, here we are. Let's talk about these books. You don't need help, you're fine. I go through phases where I read a lot, and then I don't read at all. Allie has become a voracious reader. We have an entire book wall in our room. And a viewer, one of you, gave me the idea to review some swimming books, and I've devoured basically all of them. If there is a book written by a swimmer about swimming, or just a book in general about swimming, the odds are I've probably read it. So here we go with my top 5 must-read books about swimming by swimmers. Oh, Kato, you almost knocked over my camera. I'm gonna start out with my quick honorable mentions. Anthony Irvin's book, Chasing Water. I mean, he won a gold medal in 2000, and then a gold medal 16 years later in the same event, 50 free, which is why it's so exciting now we have 50s of stroke in the Olympics, because now we're gonna get more stories like that. But anyway, he's a fascinating person. Hey, did you just really turn that on? He turned on the machine. No, you can't have it on right now. Below the Surface by Michael Phelps. I don't think Phelps actually wrote this book. I read it years ago. The only reason this isn't actually in the top 5 is because if you're really gonna dive into the story of Michael Phelps and his historic 28 Olympic medals, there's actually a series, I think, on Peacock where he sits down with Rowdy Gaines and Dan Hicks and breaks down every single one of his Olympic races, like all of them. That's like the best. It's like some of the best swimming content in the world. So also on the list, Gold in the Water. I read this in college. If you're a super swim nerd, it's great. Now on to the actual list, my top 5. By the way, these are in no particular order. So like number 1's not actually number 1, just the top 5. I'm gonna start off with Brett Hawk's book, The Science of Swimming. Part of the reason this is on the list is because I just saw Brett at a wedding and we got to talking and I told him that I was gonna do a book review. And this is like how to swim. This is like the anatomy of swimming. This is like stroke mechanics for like super nerds, and also like 101 if you're like just starting to learn how to swim and you don't know anything about it. This is a really good book. I'd never read it before. I just got it. It's great. Again, this is not like a story. This is just like about swimming. All the other books on this list are about an athlete or about a journey of some kind. This is very different. The next book, Outside the Lanes. This is the newest book. This literally just came out, and it's by the fierce Becca Mann, one of the greatest swimmers that maybe, if you're not a super hardcore swim nerd, you've never heard of before, but she does all the crazy open water distance swims. She is also, the reason I enjoyed this book so much is Becca is actually a writer. So not only is she like a 10-time US national team athlete, world championship level athlete, but she's also a writer. Like she writes screenplays for Hollywood stuff. And so it's actually really well, like I actually really enjoyed this. It's like really well written. If I wrote a book, it would be nowhere near as good as this because my writing sucks, but this is very enjoyable. It's a story about perseverance. Becca's also a lovely person, and support her because like I said, this book is brand new. Again, Outside the Lanes. I just finished it. Check it out. The next book on this list is an absolute must read. And I thought I knew pretty much everything about Rowdy Gaines' career until I read this book, Rising Rowdy. It's great. It's really, really fascinating. It's a quick read. It's like 200 pages. They're not very long. Like you can blow through this in just a couple hours. I learned so much, and it is fascinating because every swimmer in America has had this guy on in his living room, and we quickly forget just how amazing of a swimmer he was. A 3-time Olympic gold medalist. The story of the boycott at the 1980 Olympic Games is fascinating, and then other things that you didn't even realize. Like there was a point in his life when he was completely paralyzed. He was in the hospital. He's been through some crazy stuff, and Rowdy's awesome. So you don't need to be a swim historian like myself or even a hardcore swim nerd to enjoy this book. This is a book that probably anybody can pick up and really, like I said, read quickly, devour it, and really, really enjoy it and get a lot out of it. Check it out. Kato, please don't get my books wet. Our 4th book, to be honest with you, is a book that I actually haven't finished reading yet. I'm only halfway, but I love this person so much, and I am enjoying the book a lot that I had to put it on this list.
But Cody, how can you review a book if you haven't read the whole book?
You're right. You are correct, commenters. You are correct. Clearly, my bias for my friendship of this person is prevailing. Elizabeth Beisel's Silver Lining is a fantastic book. On every team, sports team or whatever, there's always that one person that brightens the room, that makes everybody else's days better, that everyone likes and no one has a single negative thing to say about. The person that you want to be around. That's Elizabeth Beisel. She's the person that every single USA national team member that has spent any amount of time with her absolutely loves her. And she's had some struggles, some triumphs, some amazing stories. Listen, she's won Olympic medals. She's done all the amazing things that you would hope and dream to do as a swimmer. And support Beisel, support her. By the way, it is good, okay? Check it out. Cato's making it really hard to do this book review because he keeps following me around and splashing me, but we only got one more book. And the final book, this had to be on the list. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be any good because every athlete of this caliber eventually has a book about themselves. But it's great. Like it's great. And it is Cody Ledecky's Just Add Water. I love this book. I really, really love this book. She tells stories about growing up as a swimmer. There's a story about her pole buoy, which I think's name is Bilky or Bilko, that every swimmer can relate to. Cato, can you please move out of the way, please? I gotta talk to my camera, thank you. The thing about Cody is because she's so mega successful, because she's the GOAT, it's sometimes difficult to relate to an athlete like that. But when you read these stories in her book about how she grew up, about how she was a summer league swimmer at first, and how she swam for all these different coaches and learned different things from each coach and had success in all these different areas, it makes her way more relatable. And as someone who knows her a little bit, like, she is lovely and kind and friendly and like everything that you would want a teammate to be. That's Cody. And in this book, I mean, obviously it's inspiring, obviously it's amazing. Like, the coolest chapter was when she talked about 2000, I'm gonna swim nerd out for a moment. She talks about the 2015 Kazan World Championships in Russia, where she won the 200 meter, the 400 meter, the 800 meter, and the mile. And I believe she was even on some relays. It was the first time anybody had ever done, like, she won gold in all of those. Like, she ran the gambit. Anyway, and like I said, there's a bunch of really cool stories. It's great. It's great. So check out, if you haven't yet, get Katie's book. High endorsement of all of these books. You're cold? You want to get out? Okay, we can get out in a minute. The Science of Swimming, Rowdy Gaines' book, Rising Rowdy, Cody Ledecky's book, Just Add Water, Becca Mann's book, Outside the Lanes, and Elizabeth Beisel's book, Silver Lining. Outside of The Science of Swimming, you could read any one of these books as a non-swimmer or just kind of a novice swimmer and get a lot out of it and really enjoy it. So check those out. Add those to your Amazon cart. Okay, I gotta wrap this thing up. I gotta get this kid out of the pool. So thank you all for joining me today. If you'd like a personalized video from me to you or someone you know, for whatever reason, I am available on Cameo. We have merch on the merch store. Head to CodyMillerSwim.com.
You're getting cold, huh?
New videos every single Wednesday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and share my videos. That really helps me. Also, give me a follow on Instagram, just @CodyMiller. If you'd like to book me for a swim clinic, I am traveling all over the country right now. Shoot me an email, CodyMillerShow@gmail.com, and maybe I'll be coming out doing a swim clinic with your club, your master's team, your high school team, whatever, sometime this year. Until my next video, I will see you all later.